All right, good morning, everyone. It is, let's see, 8:51. Let's see, hang on. 8:52 in the morning of this January 3rd, 2022. This is my pre-market strategy session. First off, Happy New Year, everybody. I've got to blaze through this pre-market strategy session here. I have something coming up in just about less than 10 minutes here that I need to get to for a little bit before the trading day starts. All right, so CELZ here, it is popping up on, I don't know what kind of news. I don't know why it's popping up, but it is. So it's on watch. I haven't seen any news. There's no news on Street Smart Edge. I couldn't see anything, of course, here on TradingView. There's no headline here. All it is top pre-market. Let's actually... yeah, there's no news there with that. It says shares soared 66% following a 7.8% gain in the previous session. And there's no news associated with the previous session either. I don't know what's going on with it. It's on watch. I seriously doubt I'll trade it. IMMX. Now this is more interesting. IMMX just got an FDA approval. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. IMMX Biopharma's drug 110 granted rare pediatric disease designation by FDA. Shares soar pre-bell. Let's see, what is it fixing? Designation to treat pediatric cancer? Oh boy, oh boy. I would keep an eye on this one. Let's see what the float is. The common shares outstanding is 7 million and the float is 1 million. Wall Street and I don't know exactly who. I imagine this thing is going to share some incredible volume today. And I also imagine that there will not be much in the way of significant price movement. Unfortunately, I mean, I could be wrong. I hope I am. In recent history here, what I've seen on big announcements, like even this one, this is a big deal. Price action is somehow muted. Somehow the trading that happens during the day on a small cap biotech that has a big announcement like this, somehow, and I don't know how, it just isn't making the same momentum runs that it would 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I'd expect to see the stock easily move $10 a share without much resistance to the upside until it gets to a point where suddenly there are no more buyers and there are only sellers and the price would come back down. So I imagine what's going to happen today is that, I mean, it will run up to some price, but then that'll be the high for the day and then it'll just be noise for the rest of the day. Maybe there'll be an afternoon session with it. Yeah, unfortunately, historically, I would say, this thing would be, I'd be looking for momentum setups and trading the snot out of this thing with, like 10,000 shares at a time, but that's just not the way that it works anymore. So there might be a momentum setup. I don't know how I'll play it. I might be looking to buy the dips if this thing just starts turning just super noisy and super choppy, like I think it probably will. Then I'll be looking for, buy the dip opportunities. NTRB, this is very interesting. NTRB got a patent out of South Korea here on Friday and did really quite well. I don't remember if I must have traded this. I mean, I've had this thing on watch now forever. I've forgotten exactly what they're going for here. Let's see. Health technology. Yeah, they came out with some kind of a headline. Where is it? Let's see. Back here. Back here on the 12th of October. And it was a decent headline. I don't remember what it was, but it was definitely one that would be like, yeah, that's a buy. Let's see, October the 12th. Agreement with IMMX to manufacture its COVID-19 antibody indicator DioCheck. Okay. And then, let's see, recently here, it just got, on Friday, it was awarded a patent. Let's see. Nutrabrand nearly tripled in value recently, climbing almost 165% after saying its Aversa drug abuse deterrent technology received full patent from South Korea's intellectual property office. So, okay, that was a big deal. And it actually did do a decent run, you know, the algorithms or whatever it is that's been holding stocks back from making decent runs, you know, seemed to kind of let this one run on Friday. Maybe, you know, there were a lot of people on vacation or something. I don't know. But yeah, it made a run here from, let's see, it opened at 7, dipped down to as low as 663, and went as high as, let's see, what is that price? Went as high as $12.18. I remember trading this. It was an easy trade, you know, and yeah, I made pretty decent money on Friday, actually, now that I think about it. So, yeah, I have an eye on it. If I'm going to buy into this for an investment, which I think that I will, I'm going to wait for the price to come back down again, and eventually it will. It'll get past this. It might still have life in it, and so I still have it on watch here. So if it gets over $12.18, then I'll be looking for an opportunity to trade it further. And then the other big one here is Tesla. Tesla here, I've been watching this. We'll look at it on the daily. I've been looking at this downward trend line right here, this sort of resistance line. And it would certainly open above that. If it opened up right now, it would open up at $1,131. It recently reported a beat on deliveries. So it has beaten the number, the consensus was like, I don't know, 280,000, I don't remember cars, but they delivered more than 300,000, I think, something like that. And so pre-market here, you can see that it is up significantly. That's like almost 75 bucks a share, a little bit more than 75 bucks a share. A close at about 158 now and open at 1132. That's right at 75 bucks per share increase. Quite a big deal there. So I'll be looking for it to come back and test this downward resistance level and then continue on. And so a purchase right there at that support line right there is a good spot for a buy. It may not work out. It might plunge. I mean, it might plunge through and then go or something like that. So it might shake me off, but it's still a high probability trade to buy it at the support level. What was once resistance is now support. And usually it only gives you one bite at the apple on a trade like that. So you got to take the risk, you know, and then just cap the risk. Okay, everybody, I got to get going. Good luck out there. Keep your wrists tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I'll see you at the recap. I am out.